So this is Joshua Hart from JTH Boxing, and today I'm joined by English super lightweight champion Lucas Ballingall. Lucas, how are we doing, my friend?
All good, thanks, mate. Yourself?
I'm not too bad. So let's get straight into this. Back in September, you picked up the English title at the second time of asking against Boy Jones Jr. What was that whole experience like of getting your hands on that title?
Great. Felt like it was a long time coming. I've been pro for 8 years now, and that was my second title fight. Yeah, it didn't go my way the first time round. Boxed at a weight I shouldn't have been boxing at, and yeah, stepped up and cruised my way to pick up the English title. Yeah, so it went well.
So would you say that first fight for the English title was a very good learning fight for yourself then, and then going into that second fight, you had a better mindset, would you say as well?
100%. I was confident going into the first fight. Obviously, the first fight was at lightweight, and all COVID and stuff like that. Our team, we knew I wasn't a lightweight anymore, but I was mandatory for a long time, and I finally got my shot. So we had to take it. Like we weren't getting much offers because of COVID and stuff like that, and we thought, well, I could still make the weight. The thing is, we would never have known unless we tried it. I made the weight as safely as I could. My training camp went amazing, but that last little bit of cut, yeah, it just ruined my performance. But to be honest, I still thought I won the fight. I lost by a point on the scorecards. It was a close fight, but I was literally at about 40% in that fight. But as you said, yeah, I did learn a lot. But the main thing I learned was not to fight at lightweight again, but also that I'm a tough fighter. Even though I wasn't there from the first round, I just bit down on my gum shield and I went forward for 10 rounds, and I thought I'd done enough to win the fight, but I didn't. Which, end of the day, even if I did get the decision for that one, I was going to step up straight, vacate and step up straight away anyway. But yeah, like I've had 18 fights now. I've lost two, and I've learned a lot from both of them fights. Both of them fights could have gone my way. I could still be undefeated, but I learned from them both, and now yeah, I picked up my first strap.
And obviously the second time round as well, you won it on a very wide points decision as well. With one judge actually scoring it 99 to 91, one had it 99-93, another had it 98-92. So you clearly were the much better fighter that night, and you left no controversy. Since then, because that was back in September now, we've obviously not seen you in the ring since. Um, is there any reason in particular for that, or is it just it's not really the phone's not been ringing?
To be honest, yeah, to be honest, obviously I love winning English title, and it's a great belt to win, but I've always believed I'm higher than that level. So when I first won the English title, in my mind, I wanted big fights. I didn't want to defend. Um, and I've had a lot of opportunities over the years, what all fell through from one reason or the other. Injuries and stuff like that. And the point in my career now, I believe I should be a lot further on. But through bad luck, I've only just picked up the English title after 8 years. Like I said, it's a great bout to win, but I truly believe I'm a high level than the English level. So after I won that bout, straight away I just wanted big fights. Uh, so yeah, it was waiting for a call. Always in the gym, always training hard, but I wanted the big opportunity, like the big TV exposure, the big bouts, and everything. And I just wanted to be on the big stage, to be honest. But also, I obviously don't want to be inactive at the same time. And I know, obviously, defending my English belt does slowly creep me up better. And so I would happily defend my English belt if I don't get the big opportunities. But we've been in talks for some quite big fights, and they just all fell through. So it's not like nothing's been happening behind closed doors. We've been in talks for some big fights and fights that I was buzzing for, and fights that I thought was going to happen. But unfortunately, they all fell through. So yeah, I'm still in the same position, still the champ, and just waiting to see what's next.
So would you like a big name domestically, or would you like to look down maybe other avenues, or is your mind now set on potentially getting the British title and adding that to your collection?
Of course, like normally that's normally the next step after English. You got British and Commonwealth titles, and but there's so many other international bouts I could fight for as well. Uh, but obviously, the British champion Dalton Smith has got one more defence, and I believe he's defending that against Sam Maxwell at the end of April. So that's tied up at the moment anyway. But then whoever, well, if Dalton Smith wins that fight, he'd probably vacate, and as a vacant British title there, as the English champion, my name would be up there for that fight, for that belt. But yeah, like I just want anything. I'm not too fast. I want a big name or big title fight, and I'll fight anybody in the division. So
What big names do you have in mind? Obviously, like you said, you've got that English belt. Whether it's a defense or a vacate and taking a big fight, what would be that ideal name in the super lightweight division for you?
the thing is, defending my English belt, I probably won't get a big name. That's the thing. Uh, to get a big name, it would have to be on a big TV platform, and I'm not signed with a big promoter. So if I do defend my English, there's a chance you do see English top fights on the Sky shows and stuff like that, and I'd love to be able to defend my belt on like a Sky show for great exposure. But I think if that was the case, there's a very slim chance of that happening. If I want the big fight, I doubt I'll be defending the English. It'll be fighting another champion uh, on their platform. So I'm not really too fussed who it is. I'd fight anybody, um, but is whoever's got that platform that I want. So all these major TV channels and stuff, I'll go there, beat their guy, then I'll take their spot, don't I? So that's what I want.
And in an ideal world, when would you like to next see yourself in the ring? Obviously, I'm guessing you're going to want to stay active this year, especially with that title. And it's defending or not defending. What is the plan for 2023 for yourself?
Obviously, if it was all down to me, I would have been as active as I can. But yeah, I'm the English champ, but I ain't got that big TV backing. So I mean, I ain't got guaranteed spots on shows and stuff like that. Like some prospects do have, even though got a title now, and do you know what I mean? My name's in people's mouths. Like I've heard my name mentioned on the Sky shows and stuff like that. So people's definitely talking about me. Um, so ideally, I wanted to be out realistically was March, but obviously that's not going to happen now. So uh, I picked up a little niggle in the gym last week. Nothing serious, but it'll probably put me out for a couple of weeks. But soon, so if I get a phone call and there's enough time, the sooner the better, really.
And Lucas, finally, what's your message to the people who've supported you so far throughout your career? And could you give them a little message and just, yeah.
Well, thanks to everyone to support me. I've been pro 8 years now. I've had very bad luck, as all my supporters will know. I've had almost big shots on TV and big opportunities, and they fell through for one reason or the other. And it's thanks for everyone for keep backing me. I've finally got a strap now, and I want to pick up plenty more straps as well. So, uh, thank you for the support and all of my sponsors out there. What keeps me doing what I love. Without the sponsors, I won't be able to do this. So, thanks to all of you, and hopefully, I'll get a big fight and bring it home.
Lucas, thank you for your time today. I hope you get that big opportunity very soon. And I hope to speak to you very soon, my friend.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.